January 11th, 2015. Undead from Cleveland, you're listening to Video Game News Radio with your host, Kevin Baird.
Brian Baird.
Don Anderson.
And Larry Mack.
All right, so we got a full crew this week, and we're very excited about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had a full crew last time or not. I can't remember.
Yeah, we did. We had a guest, too.
Yeah.
We had a guest, yeah.
So we had more than a full crew, so yeah.
So what we do every time we do the show,
at
least since the beginning of 2015, is we do the top 20 drinking game.
Woo!
And basically, you're going to drink a lot this week.
Oh, boy.
So be prepared. Have your beverage out. Doesn't have to be liquor, of course. I'm drinking Deer Park Sparkling Black Cherry garbage water. It's not very good. Not very. It doesn't. I know it says black cherry on it, but it's like
Black garbage.
You know how like when you used to watch those old gladiator movies and guys would like crush grapes with their bare feet?
All right.
This is like the bare feet, like skin. Yeah, the flavor of the foot, not actually the grapes or the berries. It's not good. So basically how this is played is if we do the movers and shakers list on Amazon of the top 20 titles, and if we name something off that is not actually a game, not actually a video game, the top 20 video game list on their website, you have to drink. Okay? Everybody run. Homecoming Queen's got a gun. Okay, here we go.
Brown.
That's it. You actually know. It's good. Number 20, Disney Infinity, Disney Originals, Tinkerbell. Not a game. Everybody drink.
Drinking.
There's going to be a lot of drinking.
Christmas sale.
Ugh,
Small steps. You having Christmas sale, Larry?
We are doing the Christmas sale again.
Woo! You're going to finish off one
I'm
easy.
festive.
By the time it's Easter, it'll be
We
done.
got 2 bottles because the first one's going to be gone in no time. Number 19, the Skylanders Trap Team Trap Master Gear. Not a game.
Not
Got
again.
Mr. Flash.
I remember him in the Furious 5.
Remember, Christmas is over. So why are people buying all this crap in the middle of January? I'm not sure. Number 18.
Because they can.
I got to look these things up. Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes 2.0 Edition Green Goblin figure.
Mm-hmm.
Not a game.
Not a
Everybody
game.
drink.
3 for 3.
Hobgoblin. Where's the Hobgoblin
We're
figure?
going to run the table this week.
I'm pretty sure they got one.
Number 17, Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. That's a game. Nobody has to drink. It's for the Xbox 360. Now $10. It's a good price for Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. $10.
Of course, you don't have it by now.
What's that?
So you don't have it by now?
I have it on the PC.
I know you do, but anybody else who buys it now is like, Christ, where the fuck have you been?
Well, it's the Game of the Year Edition, so you get all the expansions and
Jesus
everything.
Christ, it's been Game of the Year. It's been out forever. No excuse.
Oh my God, it's $10.
Yeah.
You can give it to the child. The birthing, the baby come out. Here's Fallout 3. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 16, the Nyko Smart Clip for the PlayStation 4. Not a game.
Woo!
Everybody drink. It's that thing that holds your telephone onto the top of the game controller.
Oh, God, that's all you want.
Wait, what is it?
Thing. It holds your phone sideways and connects it to the PlayStation 4 controller, so you can use the
So
controller
you can
to
take
play
pictures of yourself.
Angry
you
Birds.
bastards.
So it's like gravity.
Oh, it's a clip, man. It's what holds on to your phone.
It's just like this big. It's like a big clip.
The controller that it's connected to.
It's just this big plastic clip you use to like seal your fucking potato chip bag.
Yeah, right. Just
Paper clip and a rubber band.
It keeps taking pictures. It's just you with like 5 angry faces looking at it.
You've seen those selfie sticks, right? They're just like those big long rods that hold your phone away from you. And there's a button that lets you take a picture of yourself.
They're banning them now.
Well, who's banning them?
One of the
schools.
One of the football stadiums in Europe. One of the soccer stadiums in Europe. One of the soccer teams or something like that.
Because
Who cares about them?
They're throwing them at people. There's fights. They're like sword fights.
They're clipping it to each other.
Probably starting fights because they're putting their stick up in the air and the guy behind them is like, "Here, you get your phone out." This guy.
Just take it and bend it.
God doesn't want your phone. Put it down.
Son of a bitch. That was my selfie stick. Number 15, the Xbox 360 Media Remote for the Xbox 360. $10, up 44% this week. Not a game, though, so everybody drink. Number 14 is Dragon Age Inquisition, online game code for Windows. Number 13 is the Nintendo Super Smash Bros. White Classic Controller for the Nintendo Wii. Not a game.
Woo!
Number 12, the Dual Charging Station, compatible with PlayStation 3. Not a game. Everybody drink.
Okay.
First use.
Number 11, Microsoft Xbox Live 12-month gold membership card. Not a game. Everybody drink.
Okay.
I don't make the list, folks. This is just how it is. Number 10, Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition for the Xbox One. Number 9, Skylanders Trap Team Trap Master Blast or something. Not a game. Everybody drink. Ugh. Number 8, AC Power Adapter for Nintendo Wii controller, or console, excuse me. Not a game. Everybody drink. Number 7, Destiny for PlayStation 3. Number 6, Disney Infinity Wreck-It Ralph. Not a game. Everybody drink. Everybody's sick of drinking yet? Number 5,
Me bubble.
Skylanders Trap Team Undead Elements something. Not a game. Everybody drink.
No.
Okay.
Number 4 is the Skylanders Trap Team Chaos Trap Pack, which is not a game, and it is $79.89 currently. That's the cheapest. That's the cheapest one you can get out of 20 used and new.
Wait, what is
New
this
people
thing?
are fucking. It's one of these action figures.
It's $80 for the friggin' action figure?
Yeah.
Do you get like a download code with it? Does it unlock shit? Does it do something?
Yeah, I think it's just it has a near field communication code in it, so yeah, it just unlocks some shit in the game. That's all it does. So it's $80 to get that because nobody's figured out a way to make their own, I guess. This is like a really weird fucking thing because, like, you know, these things will become rare, and then people are going to want to be like, they want to unlock all the areas of the game, so they're going to spend crazy amounts of money to just, like, I don't know, unlock Skylanders Chaos Land or something in the game.
The gods of death and destruction. Now in your own home.
So anyway, that wasn't a game, so everybody has to drink. Number 3 is Skylanders Trap Team Tech Element something. Not a game. Everybody drink.
Okay.
Number 2 is Skylanders Trap Team Fire Element something or other.
That doesn't sound like a game either.
Drink. And number 1, Skylanders Trap Team Air Elemental. Everybody drink.
Okay, like, hold on. Let me drink this.
Turn it off.
So, like,
Turn it off.
really quickly, skimming down the list, there were what? I think 2 games?
No, there was about 5.
Were there?
Yeah. It wasn't good.
Gaming's over.
So let's go down and see what everybody had going on this week. Brian, how was your week?
Well, again, like the other week, they split my run. And instead of adding 2 stores, they added 4. I decided it would be in my best interest to not have to work so hard, and I gave it to the other poor schlub. And he's now probably making tons of lucre. I don't know when the fuck he got home. In fact, he's probably still on the road because, Jesus Christ, man. It's like, yeah, you're going to New York State. Well, we're just going to send you anywhere we can in New York State. Is that all right? It's like, yeah, sure. Got nothing better going on. You know, what the fuck? So, otherwise, the thing is I work next week, and I'm on vacation the weekend after. So,
Again?
I haven't had vacation since October, so yeah, I get 4 of them because I drive a truck, and you don't. So
4 vacations, plus like unlimited sick days.
No, not unlimited.
Well, there's just firing.
Well, yeah, you know, what are they going to replace me with? Robots? I don't think so. Aside from that,
Right.
still plugging away at Dragon Age Inquisition, reading some books. That's, pretty much all I do anymore. I don't have a life. Because I've had one, and it just didn't work out. Still trying to get rid of this cold. I do the typical bear thing when I start to exercise and my body starts to hurt. It makes it difficult to exercise, or I suddenly catch a cold, or something. I'm sure it's utter bullshit. It's just in my head. But yet, if I continue to try to exercise, it doesn't work out.
This is when you're going to call in sick tomorrow, right? That's what's
No,
gonna
fuck
happen.
that. Dude, I need money. I'm greedy.
Well,
Dude, I'm the only person working. So herself is on unemployment, but that's not going to cover what she used to be.
I might have to go to the doctor.
So I have to work.
Oh, I'm off? Oh, okay. Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it's a snowstorm. It's below zero, and we added 4 stores to your run. Do you want to take the run? No. Fuck that. I don't care how much money it pays. I'm not doing that. That's aggravating. Rochester, one-way streets. Fuck that. Otherwise, I sent you that preview for that Rec 4, which, if you recall, it's the Americans made a version called Quarantine, and then the really bad version, Quarantine 2, unlike their version, Rec 2, which was great. But now they have Rec 4. Rec 4 is looking pretty good. I can hear myself talking. And I don't mean through my own ears, in case somebody wants to be a smarty pants.
Huh? I'm not. I mean, that's
Yeah.
can't
All right.
happen here.
Punk.
So I
All right, so that's it. I'm done. I'm going back to what I was doing.
think you're tough, punk.
Punk, huh? Remember when Dad lost it in church that one time when those dudes were sitting there just
No.
talking and kind of snickering among themselves, and all of a sudden Dad's like, "Be quiet!" I'm like, "Fuck." In church.
No, but that totally sounds plausible. Like,
Yeah,
whatever.
Carolyn was there. Our stepmom was sitting there trying like hell to, shut him the fuck up, because otherwise he was just gonna like completely lose his shit, and just start yelling in church, which is kind of funny.
Don,
What?
how was your week this week?
Oh, right. My bad. It just typical. Nothing major. Work. It was like I started off the week. I knew I had to work the Monday or something like that, so I went in Monday, and then they were like, "Well, you can't come in tomorrow. You got to take tomorrow off." I was like, "That's sweet." And then my brother called me, and he's like, "Look, just don't come back till Friday." And I was like, "Okay, sucks not working, but I'll take 3 days off." You know what I mean? I've been working a lot lately, and it's like I'll take Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday off, So I got Tuesday off, and then my brother called me. He goes, "Yeah, I need you to go out to the Turnpike and work outside on Wednesday and Thursday.
Just anywhere on the Turnpike? You just pull up to the Turnpike?
Yeah. Go find somewhere in Turnpike and start laying bricks somewhere." No, on one of the service, whatever you call them, the plazas,
Yeah, they're never cold.
Right. Well, it was fucking. This was the week that it was fucking negative, whatever with the wind chill and shit. So he's like, "Yeah, I want you to go outside and then put a tarp over the scaffold and then tarp this area in, and then we'll put a heater in there to keep these guys warm." I'm like, you know what?
Fuck that.
How did I go from having 3 days off to fucking standing on a roof with fucking wind blowing? The flags were pointing straight at me. I mean, I'm just like looking at them like, of course, they're pointing right in my face because the wind's blowing right at me. The snow off the roof is just hitting me in the face like fucking needles. I couldn't feel my fingers are starting to burn and shit. It was so cold. I was like, this is bullshit. But I did it, and then here I am. So, yeah, typical week, I get excited and then fucking gets pulled out from underneath.
Well, I'm sure you'll enjoy the paycheck when you get that, maybe.
Yeah, I just get paid. That's a good thing. I mean, that's all I kept thinking is like, at least I'm getting paid, I guess.
Yeah.
Can't be that bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse. So
It could be.
I shouldn't complain. I mean, I don't want to work out when it's fucking negative, fucking 17.
Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah, because I'm poor, so I got to do whatever I got to do.
You'll do it.
So does your brother just treat you like, you got to do the bitch work?
Yeah, he's like, just do this. Just go and do this. Like, that's like tough, dude. Like, that's in the middle of the lake. It's like, negative 30 out. He's like, yeah, I know. Just go do it. Like, yeah,
in the middle of the lake. There's an oil rig out there, Donnie. We need you to swim out with a cord.
Difficult. That's
Well,
what I'm saying. I'm trying to make
up.
the most difficult fucking obstacle. Like, okay, I need you to go. It's like, wait a minute, why are we putting bricks out in the lake? Just go do it.
Tied to him. Yeah.
Because stop asking questions. That's why.
And you got to walk them all from the fucking shop all the way out to the fucking lake by hand. You can only carry like 3 at a time. They're so fucking heavy.
You carry some with your teeth. Some back, some on your back.
Yeah, I would. I've done it. Fuck it. My job's one of those jobs where you're just like, you know what, this sucks, and I know it, but you just keep your head down and fucking just keep murdering people in your head. You get, and then when you get to the end of the week, you're like, oh, finally it's Friday, and then you're like, sweet, now I got to go pick up my daughter. Then you got to go deal with that all weekend, and then by the time she's gone, you're like, sweet, now I get to go home and go to bed and get up and go to work again. Yeah.
You got to do VGN, you're like, oh, fuck.
I'll get to do VGN, that's fine.
You don't really have to be awake for that, though.
I really sound excited.
That's true.
I wouldn't be surprised if by sometime, one of these days, I just murder myself.
You'd probably
It
fuck
would
it
take
up.
too much effort, you'd be too tired.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to pull the trigger or nothing. I'd be like, I'd put the pill.
You'd only blow half your face off. So next time you'd be like, "What the fuck, Don? What the hell's wrong?" Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" We're like, look at him. He's gross."
You'd have the same life and be fucked up looking.
I'd pour the pills in my hand and then fall asleep, and then I'd wake up, and jump, and then
into your hand. So.
Yeah. Right.
What a nightmare.
Whatever, same thing, same shit, different week. Here I am.
It's purple and it's huge for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Then I can go be a sideshow freak at least.
Circus attraction. The man with the purple hand. He's boring, mommy. He throws shit at you.
He's got a fat hand.
He's got a big purple hand. He probably jerks off too much. Timmy, don't throw peanuts at the strange old man. I'm sorry. He's not normally like this. Timmy, oh, you're so bad.
Be like, I just stare at the kid and be like, I can't jerk off anymore.
Use your other hand, stupid.
I'm not ambidextrous.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. So.
All right. Larry, how was your week?
My week was mostly awesome, let me tell you. First of all, speaking of the Turnpike, when the hell did the tolls get completely obscene?
75 cents did you have to pay instead of the 50?
I mean, it was 75 cents, but it was to go 13 miles. It was one exit.
You know what my fucking dumb nephew did? Because he's working on that job?
Yeah.
He made a U-turn.
Oh, God.
And turned around the other way. Right? He was like, oh, I'll just use this U-turn and go around the other way because I was just working here.
Oh, my God. Did they catch him?
Oh, yeah. He came through the gate and he was like, here, listen, I was working.
He did a U-turn?
Oh, yeah. He made the U-turn.
They would know that you're getting off at the same exit you got on at.
You might have been able to just bluff your way through it. Just hand the ticket.
He tried to, but they were like, this ticket's for the other way. And he was like, yeah, I was just working right here, so I just stopped at this thing and I turned around. They said it was okay. My boss said it was okay if I turned around and came back, and they were like, no, it's not okay.
Yeah,
He's like, oh, well, can I just pay this, 75 cents? And they're like, no, it's going to be $11.
Yeah.
You had to pay the full ticket thing.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Sorry, go ahead, Larry. I forgot about that, so I figured you brought it up.
We thought you'd want to hear about it.
Yeah, I hopped on the Turnpike because I am a dumbass who spoils my lady friends. And
With the Turnpike?
Well,
Hey, baby, we're going to go toll road tonight.
So here's the thing. For all the ladies out there listening who want to realize just how awesome I am, she was working a double.
Pulled at the Burger King side park. You're kind of like... It's all right. The truckers, they need love too, honey. So.
Yeah. No. She was working a double.
I'm sure.
She
At the truck stop parking lot.
She wanted some Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Shift change was at 11:30. Starbucks closes at 10.
Oh, yeah.
But the Starbucks in the Turnpike Plaza is open till midnight. So I hopped on the Turnpike, went to the plaza to get her some Starbucks because that's how awesome I am. But anyway.
That's expensive Starbucks.
It is an expensive Starbucks. But let's see, this week I worked that horrible cold I had that I decided was like tuberculosis or friggin' cancer or whatever. That came back and started kicking my ass this week because I never actually got that gross shit out of my chest. So
Yeah, I still got
Friday,
a ton.
Friday I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and work from home because like phlegm is just pouring out of all my orifices, and you don't want me in the office. So
They're like, nah, you're coming into work.
so let's see. Had my kids this weekend. Took them shopping Saturday. Nothing quite like spending a day at the mall with your two teenage daughters. It's a party, let me tell you. Took them Christmas shopping. Yep, got a bunch of movies to watch. What else? That's I think that's about it.
What movies did you watch?
What's that?
What movies did you watch?
Let's see. We got The Conjuring, The Others, Stay Alive, and
Conjuring. I saw The Conjuring. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we had seen them all because I was like, look, if we're gonna buy a movie, I'd rather buy one we've seen so that we don't spend $10, take it home, and be like, wow, this movie blows. So we had seen them all. Did record a new Cleveland Sports Radio this week with Jedi, and also as a follow-up to last week's show when we were talking about the obscene amounts of time we have spent playing various games, Lord of the Rings Online has a feature that is both cool and depressing, where for a specific character you can look up the total amount of time that you have played online with that character. So I checked out Larry Mac, and if you take all the time I have played Larry Mac, it comes out to a little over 3 months. So exactly.
3 months straight.
Yeah.
Like if you were awake 24 hours a day.
Yes. If you took it all and added it up, it was 3 months, 6 days, 16 hours, 35 minutes, 28 seconds. So,
Great.
yes, I've wasted literally a quarter of a year straight playing on Lord of the Rings. So, other than that, work, no school. I start school tomorrow, so yeah, that's my week.
How much more school do you have?
This is my last semester.
The rest of his life, of course.
So then
Well,
you
this
can
is
get
my
a job.
last semester, but then then I can get a real job.
You can quit your job that you have now and
Yeah.
go become that
But they do
blue
offer
player you always wanted to be.
they offer tuition reimbursement, so I may go after my master's just because.
Why would you?
Bailey just be in school forever?
They've shown you everything you know. Why would you turn on your masters?
Do what?
You said you were going to go after your masters.
I may if
And what?
the bank is going to
First
if the
Enterprise
bank is going to pay
construction.
for it, I'll go get my master's.
I'm saying, why would you turn on your masters after they taught you everything you know?
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
It's cool, man. It's multi-layered.
Yeah, it is. I missed it because I didn't catch the first part of the setup there. I missed the first half of what you said. So yeah.
Sometimes I do comedy.
Yeah, yeah, but you tend to tell us like the day before. Hey, I'm doing comedy.
At 10 o'clock at night when we're drunk.
5 minutes.
2 hours. Come on out.
Hey, I'm about to hit the stage, everybody.
Yeah, come on out.
Yeah.
And then you bitch that nobody shows up.
You guys should turn up for my comedy event. Well, what do you mean you can't make it?
2 minutes. Get here. All right. Go ahead. Who's next?
I didn't do much of anything this week. That's about it, really. Did I go anywhere? I don't think I did. I don't think I did anything.
You didn't build a deck or nothing.
No, I'm trying to think. I went shopping for groceries.
What about your mailbox? What did you do with your mailbox?
The neighbor fixed it. Somebody took out my mailbox, probably the plow.
Yeah, I was going to say probably the snowplow.
But I know working on that. And, no, but the mailbox was knocked, like, in half. Like, it's on the wood post. And then, you know, like, I had a mailbox, and then I had that plastic plain dealer mailbox that just came with the house, and I left it on there.
Right.
Where they're supposed to stick the newspaper in, but I don't get the newspaper. And it's on, like, a wood frame, and they hit it, and they broke the top part of it completely off. Like, the wood snapped in half and mangled and smashed in the blue plain dealer thing, but for some reason my mailbox itself was perfectly fine. So it's kind of weird how that happened, but Yeah, maybe the plow.
What else?
The reason I don't think it's the plow is because the plow would have left like more damage around the area. This looked like a car tire just went up on the thing, but
it was the neighbor.
I wasn't gonna deal with it. But the neighbor fixed it. He came out.
Yeah, he felt that.
Cold.
That's why he did it.
Yeah, and it was like the coldest day of the year. It was like -1 or something, and he was out there like fixing
Nobody
it.
does that.
And I haven't even seen the guy to thank him.
Why would you thank him? He knocked your mailbox over.
Oh, he's a nice guy. He raked up all my leaves too. I mean, the guy's nice. He's
Thinks you're all old and decrepit.
just,
That old.
no, he said the one time though that he just needs a reason to get out of the house. You know.
He's just staring out the window. He's like, "Oh, look at this! There's a mailbox."
Those neighbors can get a little creepy because, like, when I had my house out in Maple, my neighbor would like cut my grass and rake my leaves. I was like, "Oh, that's awesome, thanks." Oh, that's awesome, thanks. Until finally, I was like, "Cut that shit out! It's getting annoying. Get out of my yard."
Well, it's not bad when your neighbors.
Because then she started like landscaping. She was like, "We're gonna put some bushes here," and I was like, "No, you're not annexing my yard for your projects."
It's not bad when your neighbors come over and like mow your lawn or rake your leaves and stuff. It's when they leave a pound of cocaine in your garage.
No, see that I wouldn't mind. Hey-o.
Hey-o. Oh, I don't have a. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Damn!
Fuck.
That's not even a rim shot.
Wrong one. I hit the wrong one.
You're killing me, Donnie.
Listen, I used to do comedy.
Some guy was asking about XSplit. I was explaining why the XSplit shows up on YouTube. The reason the XSplit shows up on YouTube is because we need the RSS feed audio from the YouTube feed so I can rip it. So I rip it off of there, so that's why it shows. Now, if I show just the raw video like we show on Twitch, YouTube suspends our account for 6 months because they're cocks. I don't know why, because everybody else can fucking show video game streams and shit, but when we do it, we get fucking,
Down by the man.
no, nothing. Just, hey, we decided to suspend your account for 6 months. So, fuck you.
Give me a name and an address, Kevin. I'll cut fuckers.
That's ridiculous. So, that's why you only see XSplit, because whatever the YouTube censors are can't make heads or tails of that interface on their copyright filters. But if I go with the full screen video, apparently their automated shit just fucks us. They just hate VGN. It's fine. It's fine. So
Squeal like a pig.
We laugh at them.
I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto. You guys ever play, Brian, did you ever play Five Nights at Freddy's?
No.
You should play that.
I should.
It sounds and it looks dumb until you play it, because it's actually like, I got it for like $1 or something, and it's like a mobile game, and basically you're a security guard, right? Kind of like at a Chuck E. Cheese, except they're all like teddy bears and shit, and it's nighttime, and the guy calls the answering machine while you're there, and you're just like looking at security cameras, and you can turn these lights on and close these doors, and the guy basically tells you that the animatronic robots come alive at night, and basically if they see you, they're going to kill you.
Those are my nightmares from when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's totally like that.
Teddy Bear Revolution.
And so you're just sitting there and you're like checking the cameras, and then like these things just come and they're like in the hallway. You turn the light on, and they're there, they're like, ah! But it's like a teddy bear with teeth.
Nope.
And you gotta close the door. I don't know, but you should play. You gotta try to make it through 5 days. It gets ridiculously hard, but it's totally funny. Especially if you can get it cheap. It's good to give to somebody else. Like, and be like, here, play this. It's fun. Five Nights at Freddy's, and I guess they're making a sequel or something. So it's pretty well done though, too, for what it is. Because I don't like mobile games in general, because I don't like the controls, and this is just something that you just tap on, and so it's not like a lot of quick twitch or anything. Pretty cool. So that just Grand Theft Auto 5 and Dead Rising 3 that I'm playing right now for everyone. And yeah, that's it. I don't know. Ta-da. Netflix. I don't know. I got nothing. Okay, so there's not a lot of news this week. In fact, there's no news this week, but we'll go over a couple of things. We have the Steam Top 10. Number 10 is the Football Manager 2015. Number 9 is Arma 3. Number 8 is Resident Evil. Number 7 is Don't Starve Together, the Frontier Pack. Number 6 is Depth. Number 5 is Gary's Mod. Number 4 is Far Cry 4. Number 3 is Rust. Number 2 is DayZ. And number 1 is Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So that's the Steam Top 10 this week. And the only one game is getting released this week, which is on Thursday, and it is multi-platform WWE Immortals. For some reason, that comes out Thursday of this week. Nothing else is coming out this week. So there'll be some stuff next week, though. We get back to our drinking game next week because it looks like there's a lot of fun Japanese games that I cannot pronounce on the list. So
Right.
that's always
Awesome.
always a blast. Always fun. Yeah. So that's it for the news. We do have a few emails. I'm going to load the email file, and hopefully this time it doesn't disconnect me. But if it does, then you guys can just talk while I try to get reconnected again. Let's get in. Yo. Uh-oh. Get the door.
It's
Oh,
Mr.
that's
Tumbleweed.
Anderson.
Hi,
That's
everybody.
the thing.
It's your cousin Vinny.
Okay. Our friend Jedi writes to whateveryouwant@videogamenews.com. And he says, "You still alive, Kevin? Stop faking it." Speaking of broken things, like Kevin's heart valves, what do you guys think about so many games coming out this last year? Major titles like Far Cry 4, Assassin's Creed, Little Big Planet 3, and a myriad of other AAA games launched with horrible game-breaking bugs. Drive Club was the worst. Even after being delayed a year, they still didn't have all the features ready, and the online was broken. Do you think this trend will eventually get fixed, or is this the price we pay for games getting more costly and time-consuming to develop? Glad you're okay, Kevin. No, you're not. I'm hoping I was dead.
Liar. Liar!
VVN to VGN. Wouldn't have to feel pressure to do the next greatest hit show. I mean, this has gone on with PC games forever, and I think that Steam has helped sort of fix that because, you know, if there's a problem with a game and it gets deployed on Steam, usually they're pretty good at catching that. Not always, because I've had some games that, like Game of Thrones, that completely didn't work off of Steam, which was a fucking problem. But and now that, you know, console games in general, since we can have patches, you know, I think a lot of games just get rushed out, and you kind of got to go to, you know, you got to look at the companies themselves and you know, just raise a stink. I don't know. What are you going to do? I mean, I think like Assassin's Creed and stuff, I think that negativity hurt them in the long run. You know, a lot of negativity came out about the game. People were complaining about it, and I think that hurt sales because if people would have came out and said, hey, Assassin's Creed was great, then more people might have bought it. Not that I would have, but other people might have. And, you know, but when people are sitting there going, it fucking sucks, it's broken, its frame rate's terrible, I can't fucking move in the game, and then, you know, people like Brian are like, well, I'm not buying that piece of shit. Yeah. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Anything?
Well, considering I'm playing a game that's completely overflowing in fucking glitches, and still, I continue to play because I like it. I got no problems with glitches so long as the game is still playable and there's not that many. But yeah, I think they're just pumping them out now just because they want that dollar. You know, oddly.
Yeah, it doesn't affect your gameplay.
That's essentially the only reason I haven't gotten the new Dragon Age yet, is because everyone's like, everything I hear is, it's so awesome when it works right.
Yeah, I mean, I've got it on the Xbox, and I haven't had too many problems, but, you know, I mean, you can't sit there for days on end and playing it and thinking it's not eventually going to start fucking up on you. But, yeah, there's some glitches. It's not so much that it's unplayable, it makes it kind of weird. Like, you know, seeing, like, yourself when you look and all you see is your ankles because your feet are somehow buried in concrete. You're like, what the fuck? You know? The hell's that?
Yeah, see, like, those ones I don't mind as much. Like, I don't remember which one it was because it was years ago, but I had one baseball game where it was like, I knew that if I was shutting the other team out, I better start throwing fastballs because, if I had like a perfect game, it would crash at the end and wouldn't save. So I'd be like, shit, I have to give up a home run right now, otherwise this game's not going to count.
Well, that's just like Tecmo Bowl or Madden or anything like that. There's always those plays.
Yeah, that one play that's completely indefensible, even if you call it.
Right. Even if you catch it and you're like, I know what you're doing, and you stand up right, there's no way.
Ooh, this is the slaughter go route. There's nothing I can do.
There was a hockey game we used to play, and it was like all you had to do was come skating in front of the net and just shoot it at a certain point. It would always go in, and it got to the point where we all were like, all right, you know what? None of those. You can do anything you want, but you can't shoot goals like that. So, yeah, you just got to learn to play around them.
All right. Sorry, I'm fighting this guy.
You are kicking your ass, man. You just shot him, and he's still alive. What the fuck is that?
The guy's invincible. It's like that fucking new whatchamacallit game.
You wasted a whole gun on him.
Four-door game.
I know.
And then you jumped on him, and then you're like, I'm going to jump on you.
I like the fact that he's just taking it as you empty a clip into his face.
Yeah.
He's like, come on,
point,
bitch.
You pretty much know that you're not going to win.
Like a classic movie, like a classic movie move. You unloaded the whole clip at the guy, and then you charged him.
Yeah.
Well, the bullets didn't stop you, so maybe I could punch you.
If only like BBA or something would throw the empty gun at him, that would have been even better.
Right. He would have ducked.
He's throwing fucking stink.
Got the gun out of the air, loaded it, and shot you.
He would have caught the gun in his teeth.
Room.
Thrown it back at you and impaled it in your forehead.
Just run from the guy, man.
All reflexes.
What the fuck?
You can't. You got to fight him.
How do you kill him?
There's a meter on the top right. You just got to wear him down. The trick is to eat like some food in the meantime because he keeps killing you.
Kryptonite.
Sitting there in the middle of a fight, I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, you're like running in circles eating a candy bar.
Hold on, dude.
big old sandwich, like big bologna sandwich just sticking out of your mouth.
Lettuce falls down on the ground. Ants, a line of ants coming in.
Oh my god. My ass.
Mayonnaise dripping from your mouth. You just throw that at him and be like, hey, I just jerked off on you. He'd stop fighting you.
Ouch! Jesus, come on!
Kicking your ass, man.
What the hell? I know. Like, I'm totally gonna die because I'm not paying attention either.
You gotta pause it.
I know.
Yeah, that's the
I'll
problem.
get back to the show. Antonio writes to Eaten by Monkeys at videogamenews.com. By the way, if you want to write into the show, you can write to whatever you want at videogamenews.com, and we'll read your email on the air. Isn't that exciting? Aren't you excited about that? We will. We always do. Regardless of how ridiculous.
Probably gonna make fun of you, though.
Unless it's like really long, like it's a stupid book, then we won't read it. But
Right.
any other email.
Yeah, those random text generators, we don't read those as much.
Yeah, it's not.
Unless there's no email, then we might.
He says, hello there, Don and crew. What is the most you guys have spent on a single video game, be it a collector's edition or downloadable content included? Awesome show last week, so keep up the good work. Went from his iPhone. The most...
3 months on Lord of the Rings Online.
Yeah.
Farmtown?
Yeah,
Candy Crush? No.
sure, I'm on level like 740 on Candy Crush, so those add up.
Oh, those microtransactions and shit. I need the unwrapped candy, please. I almost have this board completed.
I want the mouth. I want the gibbering mouth or mouth.
Although the most I spent in one game would probably be when I borrowed, because I was borrowing it, I borrowed Soprano Dave's NES and his Legend of Zelda and played it through in one night.
Wow.
Damn.
I don't know what to think about any of that.
Does putting quarters into a machine on the corner in a 7-Eleven count?
Yeah, that's true. I spent
Really?
my parents' like retirement accounts on
Dragon's Lair.
Parmesan.
Yeah,
That's like $1 a game. You know?
Dragon's Lair?
That was like $1, or wasn't it like $1?
Yeah, it was at least $1.
Yeah.
Unless you got like the chintzy, you know.
Lair. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, but you beat that at my apartment that one time. It took you like all night.
No, I never beat it.
Yeah, you did.
No, I don't know the final.
Shut the door. You totally beat it. I was there.
You know I can't do it now. It's been too long.
The second one, the Time Warp, no.
That one,
Let's do
the second one was
time
easier because
again.
it told you what to do before you had to do it.
And Space Ace.
Never played that one because I was like, dude, I can barely play Dragon's Lair.
I can barely play it.
Why do I need another game that I got to figure out the patterns for?
Some food.
You know, go eat a sandwich.
Or?
Or
No, I don't want that. Damn it. Oh. Ah!
check
Jesus.
your ass out, man.
That'll teach her.
Bitch slap this guy.
Face.
That's way
Kevin.
too- It's like fighting Bob Marr.
Wow.
All right. In terms of video games, I mean, in terms of quarters, probably Street Fighter 2 at the arcade. In terms of like a single purchase, that's tough for me because sometimes I bought entire consoles for that came with one game, but that's probably not the same thing. Probably around $80.
Yeah.
I always wanted to buy that big mech combat game that they had with that giant controller that had like joysticks. I think that was like a $200 game or something. That's why I never bought it. Plus, I think it was like an import. But I always wanted that ridiculous controller setup with all those switches and buttons and shit, just to be like ridiculous. I don't know. It's like fishing, like on the Dreamcast, you get like bass fishing, but then you get the fishing controller.
Right.
You know? So that costs you like another 30 or something bucks on top of the price of the $50 game.
Right.
So it's like $80.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a fishing game. I don't care what anybody says. Get that fishing controller in your hand and you're like, woo!
Nope.
I refuse. Proxy sell writes to me at videogamenews.com and he says, hey, Kevin, I wanted to share something with the listeners. There's a wonderful project out there called the RetroPie Project, and it's a console emulator setup. The design of this is to be fairly cheap. All you need is a Raspberry Pi computer and a USB controller gamepad. You then download the ready-made image and write it to your SD card for the Raspberry Pi and turn it on. Go to PetRockBlock. That's just how it sounds. PetRockBlock.com for the project. It comes with many emulators for a plethora of classic systems like the NES, SNES,
Drink because Kevin couldn't pronounce the word plethora.
Genesis, as well as some fairly obscure ones like the Atari Lynx. I like plethora.
Would you say I have a plethora of pinatas?
Or a plethora. What?
Plethora. Sounds very
You
like a
fucked
garden.
up, just admit it.
I did, but I already corrected myself while I was talking. I said it before everybody.
Epitome.
You add in your ROMs and you are ready to play. The system launches with a very user-friendly system that lets you pick the game you want to play with your controller. Some of the emulators may require a keyboard, like the MSX, Amiga, C64, and Apple II. The project is cheap to set up overall and results in an extremely small-sized game console that you can slide behind your TV monitor and play thousands of games. A new 2.4 version is in the works, and I plan to do some customizations and release it on one of my own sites. Take care. You know what you can also do? You can get an Ouya, and that comes with a controller, and it does a whole bunch of other stuff like play Android games. It also has a whole bunch of emulators that automatically emulate themselves. And yes, it's more expensive than a Raspberry Pi, but when you throw in the Pi and the controller and the SD card and all of the fuckaroo that you got to do to get this one to work, it might just be better just to get yourself a what did I call it? I can't remember the name of the thing. An Ouya console again. I had a new one stuck in my head there for a second. That's old school. Because you get the same thing. Plus, everybody's got emulators. I don't know. I every so often I get the Retron out and I try to go back and play some old game because you think it's going to be awesome,
But it's
not.
not.
It's totally not.
You're like, eh.
It's no good.
Easier. You're like, I can beat Donkey Kong now. Oh, come on. There's no way I can't beat Donkey Kong. And then you play like that first board and the barrel lands on your head. You're like, you know what?
Fuck this.
I'm not taking this shit.
I don't need to beat this. I already beat it.
Yeah,
Almost.
I ain't taking this shit from a giant fucking monkey.
Well, the other
graphics,
thing
this
is,
game
a
is
lot of
dumb.
those old games, you can't even beat them. There's no end. They just keep going forever. So it's kind of like, it feels pointless. You're just going and going. Unless you're going to do one of those get the highest score ever competition or something, where you just dedicate your life to playing one game over and over again so you can learn the pattern. And no.
Steve Weeby.
Like anybody in an MMO, same game over and over.
Yeah. I remember being at the arcade when I was a kid, and some dude was there playing Pac-Man, and he knew the pattern, and he was just sitting there winning, and I was just like dumbfounded by it. I was just staring at it like, how can you memorize that? You know, but
Book.
yeah, they sold books. They did. You could totally buy like a book. That's how the internet worked back in the day. If you wanted to know the Pac-Man pattern, you had to buy a book.
Or watch some dude the whole time.
The book. Right.
Right.
Sir, are you going to buy anything? You can't just sit there watching him play video games. Just leave me alone.
Get the scholastic sheet at your desk.
I'm going to play too. No, you're not.
Check off which books you want, and pay the
Who's
money.
on the ledge?
He never loses. Never.
Dan Ziegler writes to painful shit at videogamenews.com. And he says, hey guys,
Hi.
you ever think consoles will reclaim their glory like when the PlayStation was popular? Like when the PlayStation was sponsored by Pizza Hut and they had mascots like Crash Bandicoot?
Pizza.
Poorly typed email, but whatever. Fuck you. No, he didn't say that. What? I think consoles are huge right now, right? What are we talking about? Just because they don't have Crash Bandicoot running around? Or,
I understand.
I think there's, maybe not in Japan, which might be the big problem. Because Japan, they've kind of embraced mobile and really sort of abandoned the console market pretty heavily. So, there's a problem. But I think in the United States, consoles still do really well, considering, look at the games. I was playing GTA 5 on the 360.
Don't pretend.
Not on the Xbox One, like on the 360. And I was playing that game, and I was thinking, this game's got, like, an entire environment where you could just do anything. Like, you could make any game in that environment, really. I mean, it's got everything that you could want or need.
Right.
So it's kind of like, and it looks really great. It looks great. I'm not saying it looks, like, perfect, but it looks great. So it's kind of like, they can make games with that game engine for the next 50 years or something, and it probably be
different stories, different missions and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, just you could be out in space. I mean, the game engine's just, just really solid. I don't know, and if they kept improving it and things like that, I mean, it would just, for what it is, it's pretty amazing. So, I don't know. I got this weird thing on the. I don't know if you guys saw it because you're administrators on the video game news, Facebook. But this dude sent a message to us, and he has like an Indiegogo, which is kind of like a Kickstarter, and he wants Rockstar to make San Andreas 2, and his Indiegogo is to collect money to give it to Rockstar to make the game. I don't know what
he's doing like a third-party Kickstarter?
Like he's just some dude, and he wants everybody to chip in to give a bunch of money together to just give it to Rockstar, so that Rockstar makes San Andreas 2. Rockstar would just be like, "Well, thanks for the money. We'll finish."
Yeah. The obvious.
We're going to get together with that. We appreciate you assisting us in this endeavor. And
the
our people will let you know how it goes.
Relating to that one, of course, being that at no point has Rockstar agreed to ever do anything for that money.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the dude's just going to keep the money and be like, I don't know what happened. I'm going to Porsche, though. I'm going to drive it up.
My own version.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to, donate money to that. You have to be out of your... If you do, you deserve your money to be taken.
Yeah.
It's just, if you have money burning a hole in your pocket that bad, you can just blow it on some stupid shit.
Call me.
The dude doesn't even have any rewards. He doesn't even have something that says, you get a copy of the game. Nothing.
Right.
You donate $10. You donate $50.
You're going to give me money so I can go get to them guys to make a game.
He'll probably pay for a ton of commercials and be all annoying about it, so you have no choice but to give it to him. It's like, leave me alone already, Christ. Just the money, just leave me alone.
Yeah, Steel
Whining.
Battalion. That was the game. And Noble writes into new Tumbleweed fan at videogamenews.com.
Uh-oh.
See? It's like Tumbling with Tumbleweed show. Don talks about his life. It's like a diary. It's a good show. It's gotten better. It used to just be some mumbling and
I'm tired.
Driving around and just,
Dude,
talking about what you're reading in the paper.
5 years, man.
It's gotten better.
Whether or not you should stop and get gas.
Sometimes you'd have people on the radio with you, and like Melville and
Corber.
Yeah, Corber and All Show Dave and stuff.
He's always there.
Yeah. He's your most dedicated fan.
That's my number one. When the world
VGM's got Red Troll, and Tumblin's got All Show Dave.
when the world goes to shit, I got somebody out on the west side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Near the west side, right?
Yeah, I say I got somebody in Canada, but I'm pretty sure she'd just tell everybody not to let us over the border.
Right. I don't have to go over our border.
You should just be like telling don't let
The
those
monkeys.
guys in. If you could, for the love of God, please.
She'd be pointing. She'd be like, "No, those guys right there," and the guy would turn around and shoot you. She's like, "Oh, you were supposed to let him come over." He's like, "Oh, sorry."
Be like the DMZ or North Korea, bunch of guys. Just,
You guys can get over it. She'd totally get me in.
You guys go back home, eh?
yeah, Brian would get in. The rest of us would be like,
Fortunately
No.
for you guys, Canadians don't use real bullets, so.
They're the bullets that say "I'm sorry" before they blow your brains out.
they'll just throw logs at you.
That would hurt.
Syrup-covered logs.
Get gored on like moose antlers as they charge and shit.
They just roll down. They roll down like syrup-covered logs, and they just collect everything they roll in. And it just rolls you over, and you get punctured with like sticks and stones and all kinds, and a giant log.
It's ridiculous. All right.
I'll fuck up all.
Says, hello guys, Novo here. When I started playing Dragon Age 3, I wasn't interested in the multiplayer because it seemed like another tacked-on mode. My brother and his buddies seem to be into it, though, so I wanted to know if anyone on the VGNR panel has given it a spin and whether it's worth it.
Fuck
So in
no.
other words, he wants to know if Brian has given it a spin.
I have not played the multiplayer.
What?
That would mean like being around other people.
Right. Kind of like being around other people.
Yeah.
You know, what are you saying? That you don't like...
Talking to people, no.
You can always ignore them like I do in Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes that just invites problems. Fucking trolls.
Switch rooms.
Plus, it is hard for us to do the online gaming stuff. Since we're celebrities, it's just such a chore.
I can never get anybody to be online to play with me.
Well, I've tried with Larry, but Larry doesn't talk to you.
One time, damn it, one time.
He's just like, you uncouth heathen, get out of here.
Yeah. I
Bring down
run
my
over.
stats.
My character runs over to you, stands there for a minute, and then runs away.
Yeah.
You're like, what just happened?
Yeah, I'm just trying to follow him, and it's like, all right, he's being goofy. It was never a technical thing. It was never at any time we were me and Jedi going, I think maybe something's wrong with like Larry's. No, it was always like he's being a dick.
Hey, Larry, what are you doing?
Fucking guys, fucking around, being all quiet and weird, because just Larry.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting there. Does Jedi not
Watching the
understand
same
how to
thing.
talk to people yet? Or like,
Listen, I've played role-playing games with Brian. He just runs off and turns into like 7 different tunes the entire time. And
that was the second time I tried playing with Brian, where he's like, "Hold on, let me go get my Runekeeper. Hold on, let me go get my fucking Guardian." Like,
Well, I needed somebody that could actually fight, as opposed to your character, who just stood there and got fucking wasted.
oh, whatever.
They're eating a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah. All the time you're like going, oh my god, dude. What good is a bard? You gonna play music? You gonna play music for the fucking guy? You crazy? Come on. What?
Lies.
They're like, look, I can dance. It's like, that's great, dude.
Lies.
That doesn't fucking help us at all.
Fancy.
Look, man, don't you remember this song? We listened to this in the movie. No, I don't fucking remember this song.
Arrows.
Fucking, just kill it, man. Just fucking kill it.
I gotta kill this guy.
Going into battle, he's doing a head spin.
I can get you guys through that dungeon. Uh-huh.
With the song. I would be a minstrel.
That's what a bard is, dude.
Yeah. First of all, minstrels are great because they're healers.
They are kind of tough in this game.
Second of all, I wasn't even playing a minstrel at the time, so you're full of shit. Because Larry Mack is a badass hunter.
Did you have a loot?
I was lighting stuff up.
I had a Runekeeper. I loved that dude. He was awesome.
Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Well,
Dirty son of a bitch. What is this, Planet of the Apes?
I didn't see the new Planet of the Apes movie.
Damn hands off me. It's fucking so predictable. It's not bad, but it's just, you know.
Of course, I wonder why it's predictable. Already kind of been made.
Well, no. I mean, this is the rise of the dawn of the what's the new one? So,
Chocolate Ape.
Rise of the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes or some shit.
I don't know. It's a bunch of monkey horse shit.
I watched the one, the new one.
You don't come in our
the second
territory.
one.
We're going to go in their territory, take their stuff. Oh, they destroyed us because the apes are
Smart.
You know,
Well, 'cause
yeah.
there was
Dawn of the Rising Apes.
Yeah, there was the Tim Burton one with Marky Mark, which just blew.
Oh my God. That's because Helen Bonham Carter wasn't in that one. Remember?
And then there was the one with
They broke up.
I know.
James
Back in the
Franco,
lineup.
which was way better than I expected.
And do your own Fight
And
Club.
then I didn't see the one after that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Daredevil's coming out on Netflix.
I may
All
get
right.
Netflix to watch that.
What's that?
I may get Netflix again just to watch that.
Listen, give me your login to your cable
Do you
company.
mean the movie?
I will give you Netflix.
Oh,
That's
right.
a good deal.
I gotta
I
figure.
get 4 logins on my Netflix, so I can give you one if you would give me the login to your cable, so I can.
However, when Kevin's watching a movie and you want to watch something, you have to watch what Kevin wants.
No, I want to. No. You get your own queue. You get your. It's like your own thing.
You
Right.
get to be a big boy.
Don Q. You can log in. You can do everything like you can if you have your own subscription.
You can do that, right? I can do that. How do I
You
figure
can
that?
dance if you want to.
How do you do? Which one are you talking about?
How do I
you
figure out what
which
you
one?
want? How do I get what you want?
Go online to your cable company's website
Right.
and whatever it is, Google it. What do you got? Time Warner or something?
Fox.
Google it, find it, and then there's going to be a login, and then it's going to say how to register. And when you register, it'll probably ask you something like, what's your
What is the
account
secret of the
number,
Grail?
which is going to be on your bill.
Right.
And so you put that in, and then you've created an account, and then you just give me that account so I can log on to the apps.
And then Kevin steals your fucking credit card number.
I don't have movie.
Yeah, right. That's on there. The whole credit card number. I think the worst thing that could happen is I would pay your bill. So.
I don't know if I want that. I don't know. That just sounds a little fishy to me.
Told you. See? Don't trust him.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
He
Credit
doesn't
card
want to give
number's not
his
on there.
personal information.
Kevin Barrett has always steered me wrong.
Oh my God. There's nothing on there. It's
Remember that one time you told me? No, never mind. Yeah, that's fine. I'll look it up. I'll figure it out.
look
Kevin
it up
will be
and then
able to
I'll
see
give you
what
I'll give you a Netflix login. That's a fair.
Tomorrow's double day, so maybe Tuesday.
Whatever. When you want to see Daredevil,
That's
can
an
do
eight.
it.
Is it the TV show or a movie?
It's a TV on. It's a Netflix. It's a show.
Daredevil.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the awful Ben Affleck movie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Christ, I didn't even see that. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I did.
I have that on DVD. Okay.
Not that bad.
I was like, it's taken them 10 years to get that on Netflix?
It's a bit B. I'm not saying it's good, but it's not as horrible as a lot of some other superhero films I've seen. No, it's a new TV show. It's actually, like, if you read the cast and who's producing it, it's really weird because it's actually produced by ABC. And there's actually some fairly decent actors that are going to be in it. And it's produced, I think, by the Weinsteins. I think so. Maybe not. But check it out. It's weird. Because, that's a Disney property and everything, too. I guess they got some deal with Netflix, but it's strange.
Daredevil is?
Well, the Marvel, DC owns all of Marvel. So,
The future of Marvel is in their hands.
All of it.
yeah, they own all of Marvel.
They have Spider-Man and
So that's just a licensing deal. They licensed out before they were purchased. They licensed that out to Sony. So Sony holds the motion picture license of Spider-Man.
right.
But in terms of ownership,
Oh, okay.
owns
Sony. Got it.
Spider-Man, the comic, and all that stuff. It's just that Sony has the movie rights.
Right, Sony. I was thinking the other way around.
Right. No. Yeah. So, yeah, everybody wants Sony to give Spider-Man back to
Right. Marvel.
Marvel, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They'll just keep remaking.
Because Sony wants to keep shitting on that corpse.
Yeah, I think somebody owns the Hulk as well, like the movie rights to the. I don't know, because that was another one that was produced beforehand, but maybe they got that one back. I don't know.
I think it's the X-Men and Wolverine and stuff.
The X-Men, the X-Men now are going to be in the same universe as the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four is going to be in the same universe as the X-Men. I don't know. Age of Apocalypse, though, that's going to be weird. Because Apocalypse, his powers are kind of endless. Like, he's a dude that like can do everything. He's a genius. He's like Mr. Fantastic, and he has unlimited power, and he can do everything.
Immortal.
Yeah,
and can like do shit with his mind. So what the hell do you do with that?
Right,
the time machine.
From Egypt, ancient Egypt. Do you think he's gonna bring that up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Apocalypse. I don't know. But anyway, that's it for the show. That was an hour. We started a little bit early, so it's 8:53. So we're gonna wrap it up. You guys got any shout-outs right now?
No.
Cleveland Sports Radio.
Brian's gonna hang up instantly.
Instantly. I do that now on purpose, though, man. I'm just gonna hang right up the second they say good night.
Got his finger
You guys are
hovering over that button.
So we're gonna say good. Oh, Brian's gone.
Just say good night, Kevin. Just say good night, and I'm gonna push this button.
Tumbleweed with Tumbleweed.
We'll be back next
Tuesday
week.
at 11.
Tuesday nights at 11. Tumbling with Tumbleweed.
I finally tried to do something.
blogtalkradio.com/tumble. Tumbling.
Yeah.
Tumbling.
Spock's Brain Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock.
Cleveland Sports Radio. What?
Spock's Brain Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock.
Larry and I are gonna start doing trivia. Spock's Brain.
You guys are do Box Brain. What?
That's the name of our team.
Oh.
Best name ever for a trivia team. We'll probably lose because we're probably going to be up against some teams that are experts or something. But
I won't be there for you.
We'll
I've been keeping my trivia skills sharp with the Funky Brewsters on Wednesday nights at the Brew Garden. So.
Oh my God. Yeah, C said he might come out. Joe said he might come out. But, we're out in North Royalton area, so we're a little bit closer to people. We went a little bit more north. We're off of Sprague and 130.
Yeah, I mean, Cease lives, 5 minutes away?
Yeah, but he has to have energy.
That's true.
He has to get a shot of adrenaline in the heart or something to get up and do stuff. But anyway, I don't want to keep Brian from his video game. So thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll be back next week. That's it. VideoGameNews.com. Good night.
Late.
Bye.
Look, you're still not hanging up, son of a bitch.